Hello, Engine Adventures, friends, fans, followers, whatever you may be. We have been had. So they have blocked off our normal test roads here. So the high-speed off-road section right here, this is the entrance to it, and the steep hill climb is also over here. It's been blocked off, so I'm going to have to find a new off-pavement test section that hopefully is close by, so I'm able to take more vehicles here. Otherwise, you might be seeing a lot fewer off-road tests or different, maybe a little bit different type of testing. So it's just a short walk here over to the steep hill climb, but this is normally the high-speed section. I really like it because it's a good representation of what you find on somewhat maintained forest roads and, you know, BLM land, whatever it may be. Your public lands typically are going to have roads that are about in this condition, depending on where you are, of course, and how often that road is used. So I liked it for a good test for those who are out adventuring, and now we'll just have to find somewhere else that we can do a similar test on. So here's the steep hill, and it's actually blocked off down at the bottom, so you can probably see the darker dirt right there. They've kind of built up a wall there to make this inaccessible for now. It's probably a permanent change, and anyway, kind of a sad day. We might have to go all the way out there. I know of a spot out there we can do it, but it's just so much further of a drive. That's an hour from here, and so that'll add an additional 2 hours to my testing time, and right now I may or may not be able to do that with some of these vehicles. So this first one that will miss out on the test hill is the Mazda CX-50, but going forward from here we'll have to find other off-pavement areas. So a couple things real quick about this. Could I find my way around it? Absolutely. Especially, I mean, this Mazda would fit right here. And same with the one down below. I don't know if I could get the Mazda up the bottom of the test hill, but there are plenty of other vehicles I could get up the test hill. So absolutely I could go around this, but if they're blocking these things off, these roads off, there's a reason for it. And if as off-roaders or those who drive on dirt roads and stuff like that, in order to keep more spaces open, we need to be respectful. And when they do close something down, be sure to follow it. Follow all the signs. Stay on the trails as much as you can. Well, you should always be on the, the trails and on the dirt roads and stuff like that. Don't go off trail. Don't do any of that kind of stuff, because that does cause a bad view of the off-roaders in the public eye, and it gets things shut down. And I'm not saying that's why this got shut down. It might have just been converted to a bicycle path or something. But anyway, I'm not going to be going around that, even though I could do that. Here is the bottom of the test hill. Again, they just put a little divot in there, piled up some dirt. If we wanted, we can get around this. Probably not in this vehicle, but there's definitely room here up the side, and people have been doing that. But if someone is blocking off the road, anyway, if the government's doing or whatever, we need to respect that so we can keep the trails open. But you can see they definitely don't want anyone driving up this anymore.
So are shots like this one going to be over for Engine Adventures? And for right now, yes, we're not going to be climbing this hill anymore. I'm going to be looking for a new spot. Don't worry, I have decided to keep the channel going. It did cross my mind a few times to shut it down for the amount of time I'm putting into it. Can't decide if it's worth it some days, but I definitely feel like overall it's worth it to keep the channel going. So I will be finding a new spot, and it might look a little different, but in the end, the channel's going to keep going, and hopefully we keep getting new cars from all the manufacturers and we can keep putting out good content. If you have any questions, comments, any ideas, be sure to post them down below. And like I said, we'll do our best to keep it going, keep getting as many vehicles as we can, and keep testing them as much as we can. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.